Welcome to the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast.
Hello everyone, this is Jefferson with What's Happening Birmingham. Today I am back again interviewing candidates for the 2022 May 24th election. Don't forget, everybody, it's coming real soon. I don't even want to count down the days anymore. But today I have the honor and pleasure of being here today with Pastor Steve Small. How you doing today, sir?
Fine, Mr. Scott.
Great. I just want to say former county commissioner Steve Small. He is running in the election on May 24th. So how you doing today, Pastor?
Doing great. Glad to have you and have this opportunity to meet you formally. And I want to commend you for the great service that you're providing for the citizens of Birmingham and Jefferson County.
Okay, yeah, thank you for coming on. Just trying to invite all the candidates, make sure everybody's informed about, and appreciate the candidates, tell them about their platforms and everything. So let's first kick off. The first question I guess viewers want to know is, why are you running for your seat again?
Okay, well, first of all, as you stated, my name is Steve Small, Jr., and I had the opportunity to serve on the county commission for 19 months. Mm-hmm. I was not there for a full term. Okay. Only 19 months. It's very important for the voters to keep that in mind. Okay. Because during those 19 months, I was able to do some things that really have not been done in 4 years for many of those that have held that office. For an example, we was able to award over $30 million in 19 months to women and minorities, blacks, women and blacks. That has not been heard of. Mm-hmm. Over $30 million in contracts and consultant contracts and what we call subcontracts. Okay. And negotiated contracts. So I'm running so that I can, hopefully, with the help of the good Lord, inform our people as it relates to county government. Okay. And what is available for them through county government. For many that live in the city of Bessemer or city of Birmingham, mm-hmm. They think that it's just city government.
Yeah, what does a county commissioner do?
Well, basically, the county commission made up of 5 commissioners, and they are responsible for providing services for Jefferson County, unincorporated mm-hmm. Jefferson County, unincorporated. Okay. That's very important. Now, there are a little overlapping, so to speak. For instance, the sewer system. Mm-hmm. The federal government, gave this mandate for the county to rehab all the sewer lines in the county, which included the city also. Okay. So there was a little overlapping there. But basically, the county is responsible for providing services for unincorporated Jefferson County, which would exclude Birmingham, and Bessemer, etc.
So what do you feel like, because you was on the county commission back in the early 2000s.
True.
Now we're almost 20 years later. Sure. From the outside looking in, how you feel like things have changed?
Well, one thing that has changed tremendously is that there are too many people that are left out of the system. Okay. They are not given the opportunity to participate. And one of the reasons why they are not given the opportunity to participate is because they are not informed as it relates to what opportunities are available. Okay. There are some powers that be that have successfully hidden many opportunities from the citizens of Jefferson County. Not just blacks only, but poor people, whether they're white, black, Hispanic, etc. People that don't have access. And so when it comes to participation in the economic process, bidding on jobs, jobs that are negotiated, contracts that are negotiated. When it comes to contracts that just are awarded, many of us are not familiar with that at all. For example, another example, there is a $700 million facility located in Inslee that belongs to the citizens of Jefferson County.
Where is that at?
Good question.
Okay.
Go across 20th Street, cross the about up, out 20th Street, cross the about up, to your right.
Okay.
It's Village Creek Wastewater Treatment Plant.
Oh, okay.
That's a $700 million facility. There are individuals at that plant that makes over six figures. Everyone there make between $50,000 and $100,000 a year. Right in Inslee. And I promise you, 99.9% of the citizens don't know anything about it existing. In fact, I was talking to a high-profile lawyer today that has offices here in Birmingham. Knew absolutely nothing about this facility. This facility is under Environmental Services, which is part of the county, give out contracts. They award contracts, they have bid contracts, they negotiate contracts. A good example, there's a contract for about $200,000 or $300,000 just to deodorize the plant.
Okay.
Non-bid, no bid. It's just awarded. But now the commissioner that's in District 2, if that commissioner doesn't know this, then the other two commissioners take 3 votes. The other 2 commissioners will make sure their people in their district get those jobs, make sure they know about the contracts, and make sure they are part of the negotiated contracts, etc.
Now you bring up the structure. I got a question. I'll make sure I get it out. You know, when you was there, it was like 5 commissioners. Now they got a county manager. Do you agree with that type of structure, or keep it?
Well, that structure was imposed by the legislature.
Okay.
And there are some things that have happened there that I don't have time to get into in this interview.
Okay.
Because basically, commissioners still have the responsibility, and they are responsible to the voters.
Okay.
The county manager is not elected, but the commissioners are.
Okay.
Now, the contracts still got to be bidded on.
Okay.
And there are consultant contracts. By consultant, we mean engineering, etc., other contracts that don't have to be bidded on.
Now, are those, I guess, because you've been in that seat before, is there like contracts in your purview that you can give out discretionary, like as far as discretionary budget, as far as like without have to go towards the commission vote?
Yes, you have commissioners have a discretionary fund.
Okay.
But that's totally different from what I'm talking about now.
Okay.
Discretionary funds, Mr. McNair, I followed him, so he left me about $600,000 in his.
Okay.
And I got another $600,000 or $700,000
Okay.
while I was in office. And I allocated all of mine to schools in my district.
Okay.
Because my wife was a teacher, my mother was a teacher,
Okay.
and I watched them go in their pockets
Okay.
and spend their own money buying material and supplies for their classroom. So my heart is there in education. So that's what I did with mine. But we got a problem with women and minorities not receiving contracts. Are you talking about, when I was there, I was over $4.5 billion. That's what was a B. My signature went on. Everything went out. 4.5 billion. That's not a little bit of money. You agree?
Well, that's a lot of money.
Okay. But don't you think everyone that pays taxes, sewer fees, should have an opportunity to participate? Everyone.
Or be informed of the bid process.
Be informed and have an opportunity to participate.
Uh-huh.
And if they're not qualified, then it's the responsibility of the commissioner to get them qualified. It's not fair for just one group of people to get all the contracts, to make all the money. And we are satisfied with tokenism, with little gimmicks, like a $20 gas card and a head of cabbage and 3 sweet potatoes, one of those frostbitten. And that, we're supposed to be happy with that. We're supposed to be satisfied with that.
Now, what people will say, I guess people are watching this, they'll say, well, you're one vote. Because collectively everybody votes on it, right? With the contracts.
Yes, but what happens is that if you got 2 powerful commissioners over here, and they need this commissioner in District 2, which I'm running for, then it's imperative that this commissioner in District 2 be informed, and not be a puppet. Can't be anyone that someone can just give you anything. Because what these 2 commissioners over here are going to do, they're going to make sure their districts are served.
Okay.
And then District 2 will get what's left. That's how important this election is.
So, what was your relationship? I think my next question, I transition more. What was your relationship when you was in office with the local mayors and all your, because I guess, this big term that we've seen in the last couple of years, regional cooperation. All the mayors working together, the commissioner working with, not going to just point out the city of Birmingham, but, just regional cooperation.
Cooperation is very important.
Okay.
Very important. But I think we have to do our homework at home first. We need to make sure the commissioner, the entire commission, is serving the citizens of Jefferson County
Okay.
equitably and fairly. And I mean that we have an opportunity. If you don't know about, you're a very informed young man. You graduated from UAB. And so did I. I got my master's from UAB. But if you don't know about this $700 million facility right here in Inslee, what do you think about some of the other people there? You think they know about it?
Well, viewers will know about it now since we've been saying talking about this.
Exactly. And some people out there making 6 figures. And these other jobs are available, which means elderly people that I'm very concerned about. I'm a pastor. And they got children and grandchildren. Why do they have to leave here and go to New York or California to get a good job when you can make the money right here and be here for your parents, with your grandparents? You don't have to worry about flying from California to see about it. You can make the money here, and the cost of living is lower here. But the people got to be informed about these jobs, and it's the duty and responsibility of the commissioner that sits in that seat to inform the people.
So what can you do just besides, sending out mailers and, to keep them engaged, with the process?
Very important question.
Okay.
Let me tell you what I did when I was in office.
Okay.
I sponsored 2 trips a month, twice a month. I would take neighborhoods that president, they'll spread the word out. I give them like a 2-week notice. Take bus loads twice a month out to Village Creek to let them see how wastewater is treated and let them see some of the jobs and some of the people that are working on these jobs. That's how you inform them. This has not been done since I left office. This is how some of the powerful people are able to conceal these jobs and opportunities from us. You go to college, graduate, have your family, have kids, and you still don't know what's out there. Right here. And Red Investment, there's another $700 million facility. People making 6 figures. Right there. They don't come from District 2. They come from those other folks' districts. Because they hide it from us. They give us tokens. And we get excited over it. Oh, I promise you, people are excited over a gas card, a head of cabbage, 2 bananas. Oh, that's not.
Now, they did say they was giving that out due to the pandemic, though.
Please, the contracts are still being given out during the pandemic. You understand me? If we're going to change the landscape of our communities, which includes Birmingham, if we're going to deal with the violence, the drugs, etc., it's going to have to be solved through economics. There's no other way. My objective, and I'm sure you'll get to this question, my objective is to create some Hoovers, some Vestavias, some Homewoods right here in Birmingham Investment. The money's here to do it. We just got to be informed. And I am the commissioner that know the insides out. I've been in meetings and conferences with my opponent. My opponent has not mentioned the word contract, the word consultant contract, subcontracts, negotiated contracts. And I'm just dealing with construction. Construction is the biggest, environmental service, the biggest one. But you got roads and transportation. You got your information network. You got all of that.
Now, I want to bring in like UAB. Like when you was in office, what was your relationship working with UAB and everything? Because UAB was in the district too, correct?
It is in the district. It is in the district. Remember now, UAB is located in the city of Birmingham. Now they received funds from us. I was there when Senator Richard Shelby came down. I think they built a building and they
Biomedical Center.
named it after him. I think it is. Yeah. And you may have been you was pre-bred in high school. Right?
Yeah, well, I was during that time, 2001, 2002. I was UAB SGA president. And
Okay.
I was also, yeah,
Congratulations.
I was on the actually on the presidential search committee when all that was going on. But yeah, I remember all that.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Yeah, but we worked closely with all the education facilities.
Okay.
I was able to, we did some work out at Lawson State.
Okay.
Sewer work. We tore up that parking lot. And while we didn't tear it up, dump trucks and things crushed it in. So what I was able to do, to pay the whole facility, the whole parking lot, for both campuses.
Okay.
So that there are a lot of things we can do without duplicating services. We can't duplicate the services. Okay, so if UAB, for instance, get money from the state and feds, then we can't duplicate it. that just say they the city of Birmingham.
Okay.
But there are other things you can do, like the discretionary fund.
Okay.
And like making sure that the bid process is fair. And make sure that we as a people of color, females, have the opportunity that they are informed and that they are qualified. If they're not qualified, the commissioner's responsibility is to get them qualified so that they can participate. You cannot go through generation after generation after generation and the same darn thing going on. Nothing better. Nothing better.
So on Tuesday, May 24th, I'll call this like the closing pitch part of it. But before we do the closing pitch, how can people get more in contact with the campaign?
Phone is the quickest way. One of the quickest ways, 205-529-5851.
Okay.
You got my email. I'm sure you have all this on your
Yeah, I'm
site
have
also.
on a little text.
Yeah, you have all this on there too. But Steve Small, 2010 at gmail.com. Website, get the prompts from there.
Yeah, we give them that.
Get all that from there. But it's imperative.
So tell the voters, stay in the camera right there. Tell them.
It's imperative that we as citizens don't vote personalities. Let's vote issues and vote facts. The county of Jefferson County, they have nearly $800 million budget. And my brothers and sisters, whether you white, black, or brown, it doesn't matter. You deserve an opportunity to participate. And if you elect me, I promise you, with the help of Almighty God, I will make sure that you are fairly represented. And those that are in need, we will meet your needs. I will have companies to adopt schools, as I did when I was in office before. And I will not try to make you satisfied with a $20 gas card and a cabbage and some sweet potatoes and one of those frostbitten. When you go to the polls on the 24th, remember, please vote Steve Small Jr., County Commissioner, District 2. I won't let you down. I promise you that.
Well, Pastor Commissioner, thank you for coming on today. Telling people about your campaign and everything, but you all definitely, May 24th, please get out and vote. Just vote, everybody, because I know I'm hearing little people not having that enthusiasm, but this is very important in this election, no matter from top, down, bottom, all the positions. So thank you all for watching this podcast. Please check out what'shappenedbirmingham.com for more interviews. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and check out the audio version of this interview on Apple Podcasts. So thank you all again. Have a great day and go vote. Bye-bye.
God bless you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you for watching the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast. Please check out our website, app, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos today.